What is going on, everyone? DV, me and my TV. I hope everybody is having a bomb ass day. And if you're not, get your lazy ass off the couch, out the bed, out the chair, out wherever the hell you at, and do something to let your ass have a bomb ass day. Because, ladies and gentlemen, it is a beautiful 95-degree, relatively cool 95-degree day here in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, a lot of people for the past month have been asking me, it's like, oh, what's going on with your exhaust? Oh, does it sound good? Have you added anything to it? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now, right around, I think it was like 2.5, 3 weeks ago, I posted up a video titled New Parts, New Job. I don't know what it is. My memories lose me because I'm having such a good day. I'll just go ahead and post it. In which I let everybody know that I finally got in the mail a MagnaFlow resonated X-pipe that I was going to go ahead and get installed on my car to take that rasp out of the higher RPMs out, tone it down a little bit, but give me that look that I was actually looking for. So a couple of weeks ago, I went up to Performance Muffler to actually get my X-pipe installed, but ran into a problem because they were telling me like, oh, this thing is misaligned. It's not going to be able to work. And unfortunately, as you're about to say, dun, 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 the sucker is still in the box, in the trunk, and unfortunately not on my motherfucking car. Because I went to another muffler shop after I went to Performance just to see maybe, them guys were crazy, they didn't know what they're talking about. And the other muffler shop basically told me the exact same thing, that if I was to install this particular X-pipe on my car, that it would completely mess up the alignment of my exhaust tips and make them look catty corner and crooked. And the funny thing is, I went on to the Camaro Facebook forum that I'm a part of and basically asked anybody, hey, I got a question for everybody. Has anybody ever experienced these problems? Anybody know how to fix them? And they're like, oh yeah, my exhaust shot told me this. Oh yeah, someone told me. I'm not the only one who's had this problem. The only thing is, it's not a problem. As I've become more aware of everybody who's ran into what I've ran into with my particular X-pipe, they were like, oh no, the exhaust shop just didn't know what they were doing. All they got to do is cut this off and trim this here and mod this here, and it'll get it to work. So what I'm going to do, hopefully in probably maybe a week and a half, take my car up to another Performance muffler shop, and hopefully by the grace of God, they'll be able to actually install the X-pipe on my car. But the funny thing is, for the past month that I've actually had my exhaust on my car, the sound has changed. It's not a dramatic change. It's not something that like, oh man, it sounds like a totally different car. But the thing is, as I go a little bit higher on the RPM, it doesn't sound quite as bad as it did when I first got the car, because as a couple of you guys pointed out, of course, always I had to go ahead and get the exhaust broken in. Now, what I'm going to do is put a couple of GoPros on my car, just in different spots, so you guys can actually get a real sound of exactly what my car sounds like. Because in Will's video, since he had an automatic, he could drive with one hand, hold his camera out the car like he did, and you guys could actually hear what his car sounds like. But unfortunately for me, since I have a manual, I need both of my hands to drive. So what I'm going to do is put a couple of GoPros on different spots of the car so you guys can actually hear what it sounds like and get a proper sound, rather than me just putting a GoPro right above the exhaust tips, because as I become aware of, that's not really a good place to put a GoPro for an exhaust sound. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, put the GoPros on my car, go over to a row, and let you guys exactly hear how my car sounds now about a month and a half after I got my exhaust installed. Purr, baby, purr. Don't sound bad for a six-banger. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, after 15 minutes of trying to put it on the window here, trying to put it on somewhere on the body of my car so you guys can actually hear what my exhaust sounds like without getting a bunch of air, the only thing I'm forced left to do now is try to use my freaking cell phone here now. I know you guys are used to having some quality videos that I put out. I think you guys think they're quality. But this, without a doubt, is about to be the most ghettoest filming I have ever done since I started this channel. I don't know how I can steer and shift and hold my phone all at the same time, but I'm doing this for y'all. Okay, so I gotta figure out some way I can do this so you guys can actually hear my exhaust without hearing the wind and me not crash my beloved car. So let me go ahead and get to the app here, get to the camera. Come on. Okay. I gotta figure out something, but pray for a brother. Okay, I can do this here. Okay. Camera's on. Let's see if I can do this here.
Thank you. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 156 157
That was the first one. I didn't crash. But I think I can only probably do this one more time because they're actually starting to watch this area and I'm not going to push my luck. So I'm going to do this one more time. Hopefully you guys can actually hear on the cell phone. So let me hit record one more time. One more time for the ghetto filming. Let's try this one more time. Okay, everybody, that's all I'm going to push my luck here today. I hope this actually turns out better than what I've been trying to do with my GoPros, but I'm actually starting to like the sound that my car is making now. It's getting a little bit more deeper. I know it still needs some work, which is exactly what you guys know I'm going to be doing with my exhaust anyway, but it doesn't have that real high-pitched rasp that it had when I first got it. It still has the rasp, which everybody knows I'm still trying to get rid of on my car, but the way it sounds now, I mean, I'm not really embarrassed anymore to drive my car around. It actually sounds pretty decent. It actually sounds very good. And another thing that I'm starting to love about my car is the idle, because the idle is really deep, which of course is what I love. But hopefully within the next maybe week and a half, I'll go ahead and take my resonated X pipe up to get it installed at a different exhaust company that can go ahead and hopefully install this thing and get my car sounding the way that I wanted it to sound. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope the sound comes out good on my phone, because I don't know, because I can't check it. But like I said, I hope it comes out good. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, don't forget to leave your comments, concerns, whatever you want to call them, in the comment section. Right, wrong, good, bad, or indifferent. But anyway, everybody, I hope you're having a bomb-ass day. And like I said, if you're not, get off the couch, get out the bed, get out the chair, and have yourself a bomb-ass day. Everybody stay tuned for the next upload.